I've seen a lot of content coaches just say, just be authentic or show up confident, post every day, which honestly is like telling someone in a panic attack to just relax. Helpful in theory, disastrous in practice, because most people don't need more content prompts. They need a system. And that's what the trust lens is. And here's what I kept running into. Smart, purpose-driven creators, people with real stories, real value, and big hearts. But they couldn't show up online consistently. They kept freezing, overthinking, and overscripting. Not because they didn't care, because they didn't feel safe showing up as themselves. And that's when I realized confidence isn't something that you fake. It's something you build. And you build it through structure, through safety, and repetition. I created a framework that teaches all three. I call it the trust lens. So let me show you how it works. T is for truth. Speak from alignment, not performance. We strip away all the performance mask and we anchor your message in what you actually believe, not what sounds impressive. We use the trust mirror to uncover your real voice from lived experience, because forced energy doesn't connect. Truth does. R is for reps. Confidence isn't a gift, it's a rhythm. And we use the 10-minute confidence loop. You build presence with short, aligned reps, no pressure to post, just safe, repeatable practice. Confidence doesn't start with motivation, it starts with momentum. U is for uniqueness. You don't need to be louder, you need to be clearer. So we uncover your tone, your stories, and values using the U framework. Your lens, own stories, unfiltered values. Because clarity builds recognition, not volume. S is for structure. And structure replaces scripts. You learn the truth, shift, step method. And that's how you stop sounding robotic and start sounding like someone people trust. It's not about memorizing. It's about delivering what matters clearly and naturally. The last T is for trust. Because, of course, brands aren't built by going viral. They're not. I don't care what anybody says. They're built by showing up emotionally consistent over time. We zoom out, we use the trust loop and the creator flywheel to stay visible without burning out. And this is how one belief becomes a brand. This framework doesn't pressure you to perform. It gives you rhythm, it gives you safety, and it gives you structure. My clients don't just lead with content. They lead with confidence that they can't unlearn. One client actually said to me, I didn't realize how much of my voice that I actually edited out until I used this. That's the power of the trust lens. It's not a script, it's a lens. A way of showing up that builds visibility through presence and not pressure. Here's how to start using it. I want you to write down one belief that you hold. I want you to say it out loud using truth, shift, and step. Record a 60-second rep. Watch it back with curiosity and not critique. That's your rep. And that's where confidence begins. You don't need another script. You need a system that helps you show up clearly, consistently, and like yourself. That's what the trust lens is built for. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how I take one belief and use it to build a week of content using the creator flywheel. So subscribe if you're tired of hiding behind scripts and ready to start leading with clarity.